Assalamu alaikum, family. This is Ryan X coming to you live on here. Hope you all had a blessed and wonderful weekend. We just completed the 3 day weekend, the last 3 day weekend of the summer. Hope you all did have were safe, whatever you have done, you and your family. Hope that you just had an enjoyable time, whether you were went away for the 3 day weekend, stayed in your local areas, or just took it easy and just watched some football, whatever the case may have been. Hope that you all had a blessed and wonderful weekend. I hope you're having a blessed and wonderful day on today. In the likelihood that you're not, always remember this: tough times don't last, tough people do. Keep your hope, trust, and faith in Allah God, and He will see you through. I could definitely bear witness to that. I'm doing well, Brother Steph. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in, brother. Appreciate you. So, getting to the topic for this video, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg. Mm-mm-mm. So, last week, he mentioned that he took his grandson to see the movie Lightyear. The movie Lightyear came out, I think, maybe a couple years ago. And he took his grandson to go see the movie. And he said that his grandson, during the movie, there were two female characters, and there was a baby. They had a baby or whatever. I never see them. I never seen the movie. Don't plan on seeing the damn movie. But in any event, they were at the movies, and he said there were two female characters, and they were holding a baby or something. And his grandson asked, and yeah, it was a kissing scene. And his grandson asked Snoop, um, "How can two women have a baby?" And also the kissing scene. And so Snoop said it really took him aback. He was like, "Whoa, whoa, wait a minute! I didn't come here for this. I just came here to enjoy the damn movie." So he said that things like this, the sexual acts, or the affect, not so much sexual acts, but the affection of two people of the same sex shouldn't be in children's movies. And I wholeheartedly agree with him on that. 1,000%. It shouldn't be in children's movies. It's too much. And he said that, and Snoop said as much. But hold on, time out. Sounded good from coming from his mouth, right? Wrong. Snoop was made to apologize. And he told the LGBTQ plus IA community, my bad. He apologized to them. He apologized for standing on truth. This is the second time in the last 5 years that I could think of that Snoop has stood on truth and was chastised and was made to heal and apologize. The last time I could remember was 5 years ago when Kobe died in a helicopter crash, and Gayle King did that interview with Lisa Leslie, who was Kobe Bryant's close friend, and she tried to smear Kobe Bryant's life. Well, he was convicted of raping that woman, and Lisa Leslie, to her credit, she did not take the bait. And shout out to her for doing that. Lisa Leslie did not take the bait. She did not um, buy um, um, buy into Gayle King's foolishness. She did not partake of it, and I was so proud of her for doing that. But Gayle King, this is on the hills. This is like right after Kobe died. Him and his daughter Gigi died in a helicopter crash. She did this damn interview and tried to smear this man's um um I'm bringing that up now, brother. Um Tried to smear this man's name. Tried to smear his name. Tried to smear his name right after he died. And shame on Gayle King for doing that. So so Snoop was hurt by it because Snoop was close friends with Kobe. Snoop was hurt, and he called Gayle King a funky dog head bitch. Do y'all remember that? He called her a funky dog head bitch. Before I go any further, hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button now. Hit the subscribe button so you get notifications whenever I do videos on here. So he calls her a funky dog head bitch. So Susan Rice, who was in the Biden administration, well, not the Biden administration, but she was some kind of national security agency somewhere somehow. She was in an NSA under Obama, and then but somehow she because Trump was still president, but somehow Susan Rice went off on Snoop and told him he better apologize. And Snoop apologized to Gayle King. He apologized to Gayle King for calling her a funky dog-headed, excuse me for saying it, bitch. He apologized for it. But he said it out of hurt because of what Gayle King tried to do to Kobe's legacy. Brought up the whole rape allegations from back in 2004 in Eagle, Colorado, which was just, that wasn't called for. It was wrong. It was in poor taste. Why bring that up after this man? We are mourning his death, and you do that, Gayle King, really? And then you try to use his friend Lisa Leslie to buy into your foolishness, but she didn't take the bait. Again, shout out to her. But Snoop apologized, and we was like, damn, Snoop, you apologize? Okay, maybe you shouldn't call her a funky dog-headed female dog. We get it. But dude, she was wrong. She was wrong. She was wrong. She should be apologizing to you, to all of Kobe Bryant's fans, and particularly and most importantly to Kobe Bryant's family. Did she even apologize to Kobe Bryant's family? I don't think she did. I don't recall her apologizing to Vanessa Bryant, his Kobe's widow, and his children, or his parents, or the Laker organization, or Kobe's cohorts in the NBA, his fans, his thousands, millions of fans. I don't recall her doing that. I could be wrong, but I don't recall her doing that. So she got off the hook. But Susan Rice didn't tell Gayle King to apologize. She went in after Snoop. And Snoop, like a little puppy, he healed. I was so disgusted by that. It still disgusts me. And now he's doing it again. Snoop, here's a little bit of advice. Just shut up. Just shut up. Because if you're not going to stand on business, if you're not going to stand 10 toes down, don't say a goddamn thing. Because it makes you look foolish. It makes you look silly and goofy. When you sit up here coming out like a big dog, only to be like a little Pomeranian puppy. You think you're a Rottweiler, but you're a Pomeranian puppy. And then my bad, fam, my bad. Man, stop that. It's ridiculous. But it's not surprising because look who Snoop's handlers are. Do y'all remember last year during the Olympics in Paris when Snoop wore that goat chain? That chain that had a head of a goat? That's Jehoshaphat. Yes. Beyonce has that goat head at her concerts. If you ever see her concerts, the backdrop, it's a goat head. That's Satan. That's Jehoshaphat. That's who he's beholden to. That's who Jay-Z and Beyonce, they're beholden to. So they can't speak out on things because of who they answer to. So if he says something about go after Gayle King, that's Oprah's homegirl. Oprah is a part of that occult that, again, has Jay-Z and Beyonce. Oprah is a part of that occult. So when Snoop went after Gayle King, they said, "Oh no, no, no! Why would Susan Rice come after Snoop?" Have y'all ever wondered that? Why does she care? What? It's not he didn't call her a funky dog, cat, female dog. He just called it. He said it to Gayle King. Why should you care, Susan Rice? It'd be one thing if you called them on the phone and checked them privately, but to do it in a public setting and you part of the National Security Agency, hmm. And now, Baphomet. Oh, my bad. Did I say it wrong? Baphomet. Okay. Thank you, brother Steph. But now the LGBTQ plus IA community has come after Snoop, but they are part of this occult too. Snoop, this is what happens when you. He had an album said it pays the cost to be the boss. He's right. It pays the you have to pay the you have to it pays the cost to be the boss. That's what happens when you sell your soul for money and fame. You have no voice. You are a slave to them. You are their slave. You have no voice. Your voice. You can only say what they tell you to say. Everybody was riding the wave of the Black Lives Matter movement 5 years ago, especially when George Floyd was murdered. Hands up, don't shoot. Stop, don't shoot. That was okay. But when you speak out against their wickedness, they will make you apologize. Here's the thing. Has the LGBTQ plus IA community apologized to people who may be offended by that scene? I know people say, well, don't go see the movie. Okay, fine. But if black people or we put something in a movie that offends them, how come the same thing don't apply to them? Don't go see the movie. But we're forced to apologize to them, to the LGBTQ plus IA community, to the Jewish community. Why is that? But they can do any and everything to offend us. Why is that? Why? They have carte blanche to just do all kind of nefarious things to offend us without an apology in sight. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But this is the day that we're living in. Many gay people who thought that kissing scene was inappropriate. Yeah, a lot of a lot of homosexuals don't agree with this, but they need to speak out. They need to be the ones to speak out against the LGBTQ plus IA's agenda. Those who are homosexual, they need to speak out. If you're homosexual, fine. That should be nobody's business but you and your partners. I don't give a damn. I don't agree with it, no. But I don't care what y'all do in y'all bedroom. That's y'all business. But when you promote it out in the public and then you try to force it on children, that's when you have a problem with me. And it's wrong. Let our children be children. Now, if they turn 18, 19 years old and they want to choose that lifestyle, then so be it. I don't agree with it. Again, I don't agree with it. Let me be very clear on that. But if they choose that lifestyle, then they're adults. They're making adult decisions. They're adults. But forcing it on children, it's wicked. That's terrorism. That's what that is. That's terrorism. mental terrorism. No, having um, uh, drag queens read to children in libraries and schools. No, 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 no. Hell no. The devil is a lie every day. That is terrorism. And the parents don't have a say about it? No, hell no. I don't agree with that at all. Leave these children alone. Leave these children alone. Let them be children. Let them grow up. Let little boys be little boys. Let little girls be little girls. Stop trying to force your agenda on them. It's wicked. Oh, it makes me so angry. Forgive me. Another thing that I saw that was disturbing. You have these goofy ass Negroes on social media talking about we want to trade Snoop Dogg for Eminem. Talking about when they say we, talking about the black community. They're not speaking for me. They're not speaking for many of y'all. They're talking about trading Snoop for Eminem, Slim Shady, Marshall Mathers. This is so ridiculous and it's so upsetting. I don't agree with Snoop apologizing. I have a huge problem with it. Snoop's our brother and he needs to do better. By by no means am I accepting Eminem into the black community. For one, he ain't black. First and foremost, he ain't black. But we so quick to trade people to this for that and then invite white people to the cookout. When you won't even invite your cousin to the cookout. You ain't spoke to your cousin in years. You want to invite him to the family cookout, but you want to invite some cracker who says something that you agree with or who entertains your goofy Negro ass. You want to invite them to the cookout. They don't give a damn about you. I'm talking about Jane Elliott, Gary Owen, Eminem, Matthew McConaughey. I could go on and on and on and on. They don't give a damn about you. Just because they say something that you agree with or entertain you. Robin Thicke is another one. I remember years ago, oh, Robin Thicke invited to the cookout. We wonder why we're behind the eight ball. We cannot understand why we're behind the eight ball. We so quick to invite other people into our spaces. That's sacred. And we can't understand why we're behind the eight ball. It's slavery mentality. Willie Lynch syndrome. Throw away your brother and accept a white person. They don't do it for us. We've been entertaining them for centuries. Do you think, and you could say something that white people agree with, do you think they're gonna trade you into their community for someone that they disagree with it? For someone they disagree with in their community? If you believe that, you're sadly mistaken and you need your head examined. It's no way in hell. Not just white people, but even Asian people. You may entertain the Asians, the Asian community. You may say something that they agree with, but when it's all said and done, they're not going to accept you into their community for someone else in their community that they disagree with. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But we so quick to do it. Oh, we trade Snoop for Eminem. Well, what is wrong with y'all? You simple Simon Negroes. What is wrong with y'all? Oh, and we wonder why we can't get anywhere in society, while we laughed at. We can't understand why. Why we treated the way we treated. Because we want to be so close to the enemy. We the only people. And it saddens me to say that, but it's true. We the only people who want closeness to our enemy. We want closeness. We want close proximity to them. We want to go to school with them. We want to live amongst them. We want to be in their spaces and work. We think the closer we get to them, the greater things are for us. We have been sadly deceived. Sadly deceived. And then we wonder why the enemy treats us the way he does. While we the first fired and the last hired. While we get, disrespected by them. It's in their nature. It's in their nature. Y'all can't understand this? Is it too hard to understand? That's like trying to jump into a lion's den, talking about some. I want to be close with the lions. I want to be close to nature, and then they rip your head off or your arms off and kill you, and then you want to get mad at the lion, or yeah, you probably won't. 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna survive the attack, but that'd be like that. Oh well, why did the lion kill me? I just wanted to be close to the lion. You invaded their territory. A lion's gonna do what a lion's gonna do. What Chris Rock say? Tiger going tiger. What a lion went lion. A wild animal's gonna do what a wild animal does. They're gonna attack and destroy you. That's the enemy. That's in their nature. They don't want you to be close to them. We want it. Too many of us want to be close to them because we think it's close to being great. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad told us decades ago to separate from among them. My people, separate. Greatness is within you. Greatness is within us, among us. You're great. But when you're among other great people, you can do great things. And that is greatness. That is Black greatness. Black excellence. Not being close to white people. Not including them in your spaces. Not getting a position from them. Getting rewarded from them. That's not Black excellence. That's white acceptance with a black face on it. That's all that is. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. That's all that is. No, I kind of verse kind of got off the tracks there, but it goes to what I'm saying with this apology with Snoop. It's like, bruh, again, man, again, my bad. You have to apologize for something that offended you? What? You have to apologize for something that offended you and that disturbed you that your grandson saw. Make that make sense. Make it make sense. If I'm offended by a man abusing a woman, I see it and I'm offended by it. It disturbs me. Do I have to apologize to that abuser? If I see it, witness it. Like, damn, that disturbs me. Damn. And I say something about it, then I go back and apologize to the abuser. That's insane. That's right. Never apologize for something you didn't do. 100%. Never apologize for something that offends you, too. It was some drag queen that was on TMZ, and she said, "Well, Snoop was offended by two lesbians, whatever, in this cartoon, but he's not offended about by putting women in his videos." These people are mind-numbingly stupid. Many of these people in the LGBTQ plus IA community are mind-numbingly stupid. They're about as bright as a busted ass light bulb. What Snoop put in his videos and this what's in his cartoon is comparing apples to oranges. One is not related to the other. And while I wouldn't let a small child see Snoop's videos from back in the day, I wouldn't want a small child to see that in a movie. That's a kid's movie. Snoop videos are not for children. You dumb son. Oh, I'm getting mad. Snoop's videos are not for children. They're not meant for children. You mind deficient transformer, you. Whomever this person was on TMZ that said that. I forgot who it was. It's not. Lightyear is a kid's movie. These people are stuck on stupid with Gorilla Glue. Mind deficient transformer. Excuse me. Just crazy. But Snoop shouldn't apologize. Um, he's pathetic. He's our brother, but he's pathetic. Just pathetic. Haven't you learned anything from the minister, Snoop? You've spoken to him on many occasions. You know people in the Nation of Islam. Haven't you learned anything from being among them? Anything at all? Especially among the minister? You've been in his presence many times, spoken to him. You haven't learned a damn thing? Oh, my bad. It was a photo op for you. Just a photo op. That's what it was. But you didn't learn anything from that man. Snoop, Nick Cannon, um, Deshaun Jackson, to name a few. Nick Cannon and Deshaun Jackson had to apologize to the Jews. It's crazy. It's like, do y'all really do y'all if, just shut up. Don't say anything. Because it makes you look stupid when you have to walk back your words. It's cowardly. It's cowardice, I should say. Just make you look like a weak punk. Well, I think I got my point across on this video. Snoop shouldn't apologize. It made him look like a coward, like a pathetic coward. This is the second time in 5 years that I can remember that he's done this, and it's just so annoying. It's like whenever I see a celebrity, a black celebrity, speak out on something that's wrong, and then a day or two later, I wait. I don't get. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'll wait. I used to get that way, but no, I'll wait. A day or 2 days later, well, I apologize for my comments. I was wrong. But it's like, shut up. Keep your mouth shut. Silence is golden. On that note, I'm gonna hop off of here. Hit that thumbs up button, smash that thumbs up button down, hit the subscribe button so you get notifications whenever I do videos on here. Share this video. Share it, share it, share it, share it, share it. Let's have the conversation and flood the algorithm with it. It's it's time that we had this conversation about our cowardly black celebrities being made to apologize. It's just ridiculous. They don't do it to any other celebrities but ours, black celebrities. They do it to ours, and it's crazy. Support my YouTube channel, my future projects. It'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you for rocking with your brother. I don't take it lightly. I don't take it for granted. I love y'all immensely, and please continue your love and support. I need it. I know there are going to be many who disagree with me on what I said on this video, and I'm cool with that. That's fine and dandy. All I ask is that we agree to disagree without being disagreeable. Let's do that, y'all. In your disagreements, let's use logic, common sense, facts, and respect, not emotion and disrespect. That will get you nowhere. So keep that in mind. Brothers as well as sisters, y'all be safe out here. Beware and be aware. Satan comes to kill, steal, and destroy now than ever before. So whether you're going to work, coming home from work, dropping your children off at school, picking them up, because now school has started back now in all parts of the country. So whether you dropping your kids off at school, picking them up, running errands, whatever the case may be, please beware and be aware. I love y'all. Have a blessed rest of your day. I will talk to y'all soon, inshallah. And I'm out. I love y'all much. Assalamu alaikum.